All right. Oh my goodness. I'm going to unmute my microphone and say hello to the guest for this stream. In fact, I need to actually show myself first. Hello. I'm here. I'm back. Again, I felt ill last week, but I'm mostly better now, so that's good. I'm going to unmute and say hello to Ebak. Oh my goodness. It's an Ebak.
Ah!
Oh my.
Here we are.
Well, finally managed to get around to this.
Yeah, finally.
It's
about time.
It is about time, and it was supposed to happen last Tuesday, but I got ill out of nowhere. But I'm just about there now, so we are good to go. I'm really excited because I really wanted to get. I was enjoying getting back into streaming, and then all of a sudden I just get the mother of all colds. Terrible feeling.
Oh god, yeah. You get up to it, and then it suddenly just strikes you down. That tends to happen quite a lot with me. But yeah, is what happens.
It's annoying, but hey, couple things to go through first of all. I mean, obviously, Ebak's here. We're doing a duo one-off. We're doing Back to the Future, the game. I'm not really gonna go with the mod for the original Biff voice. As cool as that is, I've got the game set up already. I'm just gonna play it as it was released.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I never knew that was a thing for the 30th edition.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No way, is that Bowser's Big Bean Burrito as a first-time chatter? Unbelievable. That's crazy.
Wow,
Welcome to the
that's a
stream.
great name.
It's oh, excuse me. I may cough every now and then. But yeah, we're doing some Back to the Future the game today. I've got my Back to the Future shirt on, which is pretty cool. And we're also in the midst of this year's Game Blast now, as you can see by the bar at the bottom, which I'm super excited about. We're already 10% of the way there.
I can't believe it.
So much has been going on while I've been ill. It's crazy. So yeah, we're at halfway to the first milestone, and 10% of our total goal. So,
already some blinding rewards out of it as well.
Absolutely. I haven't actually got anything myself yet. Maybe
no, not me.
Maybe this stream will be something that comes out related to me in some description. If you want to help us out, we have two links. We have Donate and we have Game Blast. They do the same thing. But the link is in there. It's on Tiltify this year. And yeah. We're hoping to see some. Let's see if we can make some progress today. I think that'd be really awesome.
Do you want to give them an incentive?
An incentive already?
I mean,
jeez.
You were the one talking about it.
Yeah, it's true. Basically, me and Ebak were talking before the stream, and we're like, it's a shame we're only doing this Back to the Future as a one-off, not like a full playthrough. And then I was like, well, we could just put that as an incentive. If we get to, I don't know what we should put as an incentive, but maybe if we reach a certain number, we'll do a full playthrough of this game. But it has to be today. You have to get it today.
You have to get it today.
One day only. One day offer. Part of me's like £700.
Yeah, I think 700.
Because like that's like £50 per episode.
I agree. Yeah.
You know. There's 5 episodes in total. We're doing one of them a day. You want the other 4? You know how to make it happen. It says 1.21 gigaquits.
It'd be great if we could have said like 1,210.
Yeah.
But oh well, no, probably it's a bit too much. Too ambitious.
But hey, yeah. If we reach 700, we'll do a full playthrough of this game. Because why not? We love this game. But
first, raise £700 for Game Blast. That's an additional. Additional £200. We'll do the entire lot.
You know you want it. With that said, I'm just excited to get into this.
Did you? Ages I played this game.
Did you play it when it came out?
I did play it when it came out. Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
I did as well. I remember like I remember it releasing month by month. I was like a big sort of like Telltale fan back in the day, and I would follow a lot of their new releases. But yeah, I was really excited about this one, and because Back to the Future is one of my favorite movie series, and it honestly it held up really well back then. I don't know how well it holds up now, but I'm pretty confident it's still good.
I'm also confident. I mean, I think I played it a couple of years ago. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. Also, the movies are classics. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
um, yeah, I'm very fond of the movies. I have a DeLorean on my shelf.
Hmm.
So
It's funny how like the DeLorean is like it's not a good car, but it's iconic
no,
because of these movies.
yeah. The irony being that it can't get up to actually its titular 88 miles an
Yeah.
hour. Ironically, with this
Time
original engine.
machine out of a DeLorean? That's
I
why
mean,
he's
yeah,
so incredulous about it, because it's a
yeah,
stupid car to build a time machine into.
yeah. It was very a weird choice. I mean, I remember listening to because I've watched the documentaries. Originally, it was supposed to be like on the back of a truck and an immobile thing,
Yeah.
and then they thought let's just make it into a car, and the DeLorean was a new thing, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Became iconic. In an alternate universe, the DeLorean would have been a Tesla. It could have been, a Tesla
I mean,
Cybertruck.
I mean, let's face it, the car, as you say, the car would have been a forgotten footnote in history if not
Mm.
for this film.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, let's do this. I'm just excited. I just want to play it.
Oh,
Would you like to see notifications when Marty has a new goal? Sure, we'll do that. Why
yeah,
not? There's
whatever.
no
Why
reason not
not?
to. Oh yeah. Love the old Telltale game of like the game freezing slightly when loading. It's
All right, I'm
The
ready.
iconic chimes.
oh
Good
my
evening.
god.
I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Huge
Have a
watch.
good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
I love that we're seeing this like scene through the camera.
Hurry, the car, the car.
Of course. That begs the question, why are we seeing this scene again?
If
Does
my
make you
calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch
The
this.
point where you realize Doc is insane.
Yeah. Oh my god. We've got to go with the movie line.
Yeah, come on.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Hot Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Something's wrong.
Oh no.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
The particular version I'm playing doesn't have achievements, but I imagine it could be in other versions of the game. Oh, yeah.
Likely, yeah.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that. It's plutonium.
But plutonium.
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
On.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it.
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I
This isn't the way it
times Z,
happens.
And E equals the square root of Z times...
Doc, something's way off here. Doc?
Ooh.
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
It was all a dream.
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
Oh, yes. I like how they fully recreated Marty's room as well.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And also, I just learned today that AJ Lacasso is the voice actor
Yeah.
for Miami Fly, who does a really good Michael J. Fox impersonation.
This was one of his first major voice acting roles in this game, as far as I know. Which is really, really cool. This is the first time I ever found out about AJ Lacasso. Don't suppose Skunk Ape will re-release this game for the occasion. They might. It's a bit more rights to deal with, but maybe. I'd be all for it.
I would be down for it.
And Christopher Lloyd is impersonating Christopher Lloyd, and he does an excellent job of it. Yeah, no, he's
Absolutely.
he's got that down.
This is also a great kind of callback
Mm-hmm.
to because we see Doc's garage in the first film.
Yeah.
And we see a little bit of it in the second, but not much of it.
Yeah, it's not an awful lot.
And even then, the second, it's the alternate 1985.
Mhm.
So.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
to. It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Stock's lab for dangerous materials.
There's probably dangerous stuff in there, all right?
Oh, yeah.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. I kind of like Doc. I miss Einstein.
Ah, the dog feeder.
Hey, let me.
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
So, some facts about the game. Released originally December 22nd, 2010.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty much the year I got into the genre. Because I remember, like, wasn't that long after Sam Max Season 3.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
I think been there, done that.
Oh, yes. And of course,
Wonder why
Bob
Doc
Gale.
didn't take any of these with him.
Yes.
Bob Gale co-helped to assist the writing of the game story.
And it's a great story.
It is a really good story, actually. It does feel like a continuation of the films, which in themselves wrapped up quite nicely. But you kind of get a little bit like
Yeah,
you still get development of the characters, which is nice.
It is like if they did do a fourth film, it probably would be like this.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
It's nice because it's almost continuing the themes of
Yeah.
because the first two films, they're very much Marty McFly films.
Yeah,
really.
absolutely.
But 3 is very much about Doc himself.
Definitely.
And this game very much is about Doc.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Biff still throwing his weight around a little bit.
Doc built
Until
this
your
model
dad
of
steps
downtown
in.
Hill Valley
Yeah.
way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict?
Very good.
That was
Very
a
good,
joke.
Biff.
Oh,
Very good.
but really, can I?
I think I'll hold on to it.
Can we get a clap
it
in the
here,
chat for Biff's great joke?
Well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Well, that's unfortunate.
That is annoying. Then again, it's very much on brand for Biff.
It is. Rather luckily, though. Hey, wait a minute. That's my guitar.
Hey, Dad,
Oh, that looks familiar.
why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Who's going to question famous writer George McFly?
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Marty's guitar.
Over-engineered menus in this game.
I know. I kind of like miss having menus that like are a little bit, you know.
They're charming in a very quirky kind of way.
So it's got this sort of like clunky sort of vibe to it that it's just charming.
Yeah.
And I think maybe people can see what you may have to do here if you remember the first movie. Because that big amplifier is back in working
It
condition.
took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Well,
I have to say, that is an insane amp that Doc just has.
I know, right? Why does he have it? Who knows? But he
Who
has
knows?
it.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Wow, that was sizzling hot. Like a melting ice cube.
Well,
To be fair, it does kind of make sense that Marty was probably just one day like, I could use an amp for my guitar, and Doc was like, I could build one.
yeah.
And then just fucking gargantuan here.
Absolutely. That's probably what happened.
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So
Well, you
can
know
I.
that.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me.
All right.
I love
I'll
that.
keep looking
He
around.
si-
Thanks, Dad.
He sizes you up like thinking, can you really handle Biff?
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming him up for me, butthead. Well, it's 1 for the monkey, 2 for the snow, 3 to get ready now. Go, Scott, go.
Looks like we may need to kick things up a notch.
Let's make some noise.
Oh, God.
Oh boy, here we go. It's time for some violence.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
Go right ahead.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever
Yeah.
you say.
Oh my god, that was loud.
Oh, that was loud.
Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Like, genuinely, that sound effect actually was huge.
Yeah.
Doc.
Rest in peace,
Where
headphone
are you?
users.
Round cue. How must it feel to be Marty this? Because the last time you saw this, it was smashed into a
Oh,
thousand
yeah.
pieces.
They must be like, what the hell? Why is this here?
Doc?
Raises many questions.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Oh yeah. A shoe.
Ooh.
Hey, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
We need clues.
I do like this little kind of like where you're having to figure out where to go, or when to
Yeah.
go, really.
This
Also,
time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
I thought about the retrieval system. It implies that he's programmed the DeLorean to also move in space as well.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, how on earth would it just suddenly turn up outside this place?
That's true, yeah. Yeah, that is true.
Maybe Doc really is trapped in the year 88888. Maybe. It's a long shot.
You know, it could be true. Yeah, we do have an unusual shoe.
So both Back to the Future and Red Alert have Einstein as the first time traveler. That is a weird coincidence. Yes.
I don't think there's any other... I mean, this is our only clue so far. Is there anything else we can look at on the vehicle? I don't think so.
No.
Actually, no, it's just going into it, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's nothing else in there at the moment.
I do remember what you have to do, if you can remember what to do.
I mean, I think so.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Let's go.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie? What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
That might have been handy.
That would have been handy. One of my favorite gags.
I see you sneaking
Oh my
into
goodness.
that liquor store, young man.
Ma'am, I don't think you need the megaphone.
Yeah. Sorry, you said?
I just said one of my favorite gags that they ever showed with Doc is in the ride. Funny enough, if anyone's ever been there, in the pre-work show, he has this little mind reading helmet which he puts it on, and it's like, and he's like, it just says, "Work, please God, work," you know. And it's like, I love that gag. Don't know why it gets me every time.
That's a good one. Well, there's someone here.
Oh, we all recognize that name.
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans. Get along now. Scat.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Oh, she's got him there.
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
All right.
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't you?
Yes. What's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced from myself, slacker.
Oh boy.
I do like
What
that
is
they...
it?
Sorry, you go on?
You go on. No, please go on.
I like that they brought in like another sort of dynasty into this sort of game, because like the Stricklands are, you know, you only really have the principal and the sheriff in the third one.
Yeah, Sheriff Strickland. Yeah. Which what is this town with the dynasties all just looking like each other and having their proclivities?
It is very unusual, but it makes for some great running gags across the movies.
That is, to be fair, that is the reason, and I love it.
I love it. But I like that we have another one. And he's like, oh, of course,
Oh,
the
yes.
Stricklands.
The
Can you let
Stricklands,
me
yeah.
in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Got something for you. A letter.
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Yeah.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
He's like, what'd I do?
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
I'm not sure if she has a full grasp on what facts are.
Have a seat,
I think,
sonny.
yeah. You're right. I mean, I was going for reality, but fair enough. I mean, who keeps the shoe?
You kid!
Yeah, surely you would have thrown the shoe out after
I
so
got
many
new
years.
shoes.
Yeah. Well then.
Which now that's a hilarious image, just Edna hopping around everywhere she goes. for the last
Candy looks
however
older
long it
than
is.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Pretty Whiskers.
Okay. Hey, there's the
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it.
Actually, it was deleted scenes. That's probably why you don't remember that way, Marty.
Yeah, that's probably the little joke that they were going like, oh, it's technically a deleted scene.
Yeah, technically.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Yeah, well, you know, you do you.
Almost got a hobby, you know.
Yeah.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Ah, I'm seeing the beginnings of a puzzle.
Of course. Because you just have to ruin people's lives in these games.
Oh yeah. Also, I just noticed like the for whatever reason she has pictures of the Devil's Toy Box from Sam and Max on the wall.
I did notice that. That is
That's-
a nice little Easter egg.
Yeah. Newspapers, huh?
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice
Classic.
picture.
Classic.
What else you got?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Oh, looks like we'll have to ask her a few questions then. When did you lose the shoe?
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Oh, God.
Yes?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. My, what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog.
When was it?
Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
All right. Well, that narrows it down.
Wow, a
bit.
speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Huh.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
She mentioned busybodies. Yeah.
Well, yes. There is a degree of hypocrisy.
Yeah, no self-awareness at all.
Okay. So we've got the fact that it's the year that the speakeasy burnt down. We just need to figure out when the video store popped up, you know, afterwards, I think.
Could we go and visit the video store?
That's what
Would you
was
mind if I
thinking.
stepped out for a
Yeah.
minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
But-
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Damn.
I guess we're staying.
Yeah. It's like, way to twist the knife.
Mm.
Unless we can just,
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
I think she forgot to put it on, to be honest with you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's just get out of here.
I guess I'm stuck here for a
No,
while.
we're stuck here for a while.
Could we look at the newspapers again?
I actually think we have to look through the binoculars.
Oh.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Here we go.
Wonder what you're getting, Biff.
Uh,
I know, yeah. It's probably nothing
Rebuilt in February
wholesome.
1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Creepy.
Yeah. I think now we can look at the papers. But I think she has to be out of the room.
Oh, she does to be out.
Yeah, I'll see what happens when we do click on them.
Don't touch those. My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized.
Really?
Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
She's gonna go watch the Goonies. Maybe he is.
I'm sure
There's the whistle.
he's
Surely
rented
the
something
water's
very
boiling
nice.
by now.
Yeah,
with a happy ending.
definitely. Alright.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's
no.
the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
I wonder why she doesn't get visitors.
Yeah, I wonder.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Dressed up for a Halloween party, it's a work uniform, or it's a costume for a school play. Well, I mean, it's a bit early for a Halloween party, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. Wrong date.
Let's go with the work uniform.
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T factory?
Yeah. No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
All right.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Okay.
Also, don't forget, everyone, you can make me and Scarf play all 5 episodes of this if you just reach
Oh, yeah.
the goal of £700 tonight. That's extra £200 that you need to donate towards Game Blast. You can make it happen.
Have we had a donation? And I haven't had my
I think we've had a £5 donation.
Oh, I didn't have something come up.
Yeah, I
Damn
didn't
it.
notice anything about it. Yeah.
Do I have this working properly?
This is why I think mine's not working properly as well, because I didn't
Oh.
get some of my stream.
They're appearing on, like, they appeared when I booted up OBS. Well,
Yeah,
maybe it's
same.
Maybe if I click full cam it'll appear. I don't know. Well, oh well. We can still see the progress bar going up. You did donate, and I did use the pounds. I don't know what the problem is now. It's just the setting up of it is different with Tiltify, and
It's a mess.
yeah. Thank you though, Pega Drink. Nonetheless.
Ah, thank you very much, Pego. I was going to see who it was donating,
Can't
but
leave
thank
the
you much for that.
DeLorean now. Doc's waiting for me in 1931.
Oops.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
All right.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
All right. The music. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, he did not hesitate.
Nope.
Car of the future.
And again, the same hiding spot.
Oh, yes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Then again, walking that distance in the dark, that's... Nah, no thank you.
Oh, God, yeah. I did a long walk in the dark, like a couple months ago. And immediately, like, halfway through the trip, I was like, this is a mistake.
Einstein,
Yeah.
where'd you go now, boy?
I mean, I was
had
fine,
a
but I
little
was just like,
ordeal in Birmingham with that.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
ah, yes. The familiar sights, but slightly different.
Oh, yes. Very much like the first and second films, where you're taken in a whole new, a familiar but strange place.
Yes.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
I know him.
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
Do we want to throw a lot in with this?
Yeah, why not?
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets? No doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another
Ma'am,
den
personal
of booze,
space.
sin, and debauchery.
Something funky's up with the alerts. Yeah, Burr's done it as well. Why are you not working? I'm just gonna double.
Clearly,
just
the
gonna
bar's
double check.
updating.
Yeah,
So,
just gonna check on my stream elements, because I was sure I had it set up correctly.
yeah, the same thing happens to me. They don't work midstream, but once I boot up OBS there, they roll off.
That's really weird. I don't know why that's happening.
Spoiler alert, we might be moving back to Just Giving next year.
Yeah, I can see it. Okay, if I run a test. Okay, emulate. Run it. I'll mute it on the browser. No, that works. There's no reason it shouldn't work. It's there. But why isn't it? So why isn't it?
That makes no sense, sir.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Why are you not do it? Why you not do it? Well,
It don't make no sense.
$1 Nan, great Scott. Either way, thank you for the donation, nonetheless.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll get it fixed at some point. It works fine on Weird's end, I think.
Yeah, I think it's because he's the campaign runner.
Yeah. But, I mean, surely... I don't know.
Yeah.
Surely it should work fine for us as well, but... If.
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I
He
see.
uses Streamlabs.
Because you want to blast it
Okay.
to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your
Here we
name?
go. Oh, here we
Yeah,
go. What we gonna go with?
I've always gone with Michael Corleone in this game.
That is a good one, yeah.
Yeah, it's just I feel like it's the one that makes the most sense and like just works the best as a
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Michael
agreed.
Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better...
Oh! Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Yeah,
Works with use Streamlabs. I might have to go to
well,
Streamlabs.
yeah. I mean, I use Streamlabs usually, but it seemed easy just to kind of set up a separate thing for it. But if it's not gonna work, then
Actually, no, because I think there's no way for us to actually connect to Streamlabs when it's like a
I guess
team
this is where
thing.
the speakeasy
So-
burned down.
Yeah.
How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
At least the money's rolling in.
Yes, at least we got that.
For the charity, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, I have to go across here. Okay, there's specific crossings I have to use in order to get across the road.
And the
Where is
police
he?
station.
Ah, here we go.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great
Oh my
Scott!
goodness.
I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right? But what?
Take a stand?
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and
Oh
gristle.
god.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided. Do you?
Yeah. Probably not.
Probably
Why
not.
don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
That's fair.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Important
I
distinction.
suppose I could just
Yeah.
get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
That's so simple when you put it like that.
Who hasn't done that?
Yeah.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
All right.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Sure.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Oh. What they put in the soup?
I have... Who knows in this era?
I know, right?
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm
You're
not
right.
worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
I mean, isn't this kind of like the Great Depression kind of era, isn't it? Or am I thinking
Yeah,
it too late?
Maybe sort of the back end of it, yeah.
Tail end of it.
Soup kitchen.
This seems Jerry.
McFly! Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
A new generation of Tannen.
Yeah, wonderful. They really do go from like bad to worse, don't they?
Oh, definitely.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Fair.
Oh,
Valid.
excuse me. Dog is very agitated by something, apparently.
That's alright.
My bad.
Brown residence.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Let's have a quick chat to this guy, maybe.
Cue ball, really?
Cue ball, yeah.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Well then. I guess we'll go over to the courthouse.
It is great how you can go around the entire square of Hill Valley.
Yeah. Ooh. Controls are a little funky at times, but
That typical like WSD,
yeah,
the camera changes.
Yeah, and you're like, which way am I going?
Which way?
What are you doing over there, Einstein?
Oh, something about the tree.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling. Been a good doggo.
Aye.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H.
It's James Arnold Taylor who does young Doc in this game, isn't it?
Yes, of variety of fame.
Mhm.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Titus as well.
Oh yeah.
He does a good job of a young Emmett Brown.
Yeah, it's a very good like impression, or even like just not even impression, like creation of the voice even.
Yeah, because you have to take the original voice and then like just make it younger.
Yeah.
That is a skill which I am very jealous of voice actors to be able to do.
Mm-hmm. See the names on the law officers?
Galen Zemeckis. Yeah. And what is it? What does it have to say? Fine?
Fine, I think.
Gail, Zemeckis, and Fine.
Yeah, fine.
Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
I know those guys.
Yeah. Where we headed? Where we headed, Emmett?
H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Now if H stands...
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Hey,
That's not right.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
Yeah, I keep telling you
It's
something.
true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Well.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer? Or
Is
soda.
that a Monkey 2
What do you
reference?
say?
Don't try to tempt
Probably
me
not a
from my
reference,
duty with
but,
sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning. That's my one passion in life. Besides, if I
babe.
left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
It seems like we may need to find something else to entice him.
Well, let's talk to the other one.
Yeah.
He's bound to know how to help.
Yeah. Hydration. Thank you, Zandris. I only have a little bit left. But I am hydrated. A stretch? I will do a stretch also. How are you doing? Oh. Alright. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, let's go talk to Doc. What gives your younger self is crazy about law for some reason?
Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks he's been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Great.
Helpful.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Okay.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Well,
let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Such good friends because they're two flavors of neurodivergent. Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, okay, camera change. There we go. Where is he?
Yeah, I've already considered that Marty's neurodivergent, but yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
He definitely is an outsider.
Now if H stands for...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Okay, maybe there's no new dialogue options yet. I think there's probably something I have to show him.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Okay, what do we have? The notebook, maybe?
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
Yeah, that's probably true. Ooh, hold on. Must be something.
what did Doc say? That if we had the equation, we could probably solve it. So how can we get the
Yes.
equation from him?
Ah. Just have to hear it.
Yeah, correct.
Nah.
No? Where can I
You'll
pop
wait for him
this?
to emerge, I guess.
Yeah.
Gonna be the inverse. Oh, yes.
Ooh, no. I want it on him. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Coefficient of friction remains
Well.
constant and the gravitational constant.
Is that enough? Is that...
I was always expecting him to go, sorry, Emma. What the hell is that?
Yeah. What is that thing? Oh god. Okay, there we go.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
Oh.
So...
It'll be fine.
Okay, well.
AKA a video game.
Yeah, yeah.
Speed relative to the speed of light. Oh, it's back to H.
Get back here.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Wait, does that make that a bootstrap paradox situation?
Possibly. I'm from the planet Vulcan. I'll go with Jules Verne.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
I need your rocket drill. I really need your rocket drill. I really need your rocket drill.
I think we need the rocket drill.
Yeah.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
I need a fully sized model.
That's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Hey, well, nice.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
All right. Well, we're making progress.
Certainly.
Let's go talk to this guy. What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, very bad things.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
The shoes.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well,
He's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Oh.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Good move.
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Oh. Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
I like that you learn little things about Doc that you wouldn't expect as well.
Also,
cute
what was,
detail.
what was the man's name? Gentleman Jack something?
Yeah, the
The poster.
Let's see if we can. Oh, actually, I don't know if we can get close to it. But yeah, see. No, we can't get a good look at it. I don't think.
Yeah, shame. But I just saw that. I thought that was amazing, amazing piece of art right there.
I did have some really nice art for these games. Actually, like the sort of concept art and promo art was really, really good.
They also had a good sense of style for like the having
Oh,
it
yeah.
very stylized, not.
Oh, definitely.
It reminds me of, I don't know if you ever read them, the IDW comics.
I didn't read them. No.
They do definitely remind me of the style from those comics.
Oh, that's cool. All right. We've got Arthur's hat and a subpoena for him. And we just have to find him.
Yeah. Now that is something I don't remember.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
Oh, goodness.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over-eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Great.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
I'm not sure what this is for yet.
Never mind, I'm wrong. The pool hall isn't a charity.
Certainly not.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
All right.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Okay.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
Oh.
We'll get that subpoena.
We used this trick
delivered.
earlier.
My name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah.
Come back here, Einstein.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
He just goes to the peanut shop.
Oh, that'd be awful.
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, deja vu.
All right.
It's just so weird the way time plays out in this town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know!
Give him his hat
I'll give it
first.
back to him after I
Oh,
give him the
okay.
subpoena.
I was thinking about maybe Easing him in first.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
Oh. Guess we'll just
Hey,
speak then.
Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
Kinda.
Yeah.
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
Well then. I'll have to figure out some other reason.
Need any help?
Never mind.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Maybe just tell him it's the law. Scare him into coming down.
I'm the law.
What now?
It's me again. Please.
What?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
Just get a ladder and deliver it to him through the window. That would make sense. Hmm.
We're gonna come down.
Yeah.
What now?
It's
I
me
will
again.
say,
Please come down.
the way you
Why?
do it is a trick you've done before.
Is it? Hold on. Oh.
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry.
Okay.
What?
Maybe now I give him the hat.
I'll give it back to him after I...
No? Mind you give a hint? Go for it.
So he needs the boss to tell him to come down.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I got it. Go back to the,
Someone's playing tricks on me.
head back to the town square.
It's weird how some things come back to you as you play.
Yeah. All right. Oh, maybe we got too close.
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get him.
That's not a phrase. Ah, okay. Yep. I understand now.
Come down. What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Perfect. Thanks, Kid Tannen.
Wonderful
Don't make
soundbite.
me
Thank
angry,
you.
Smucko! Get down here and face the music!
I don't think they're in a talkative mood right
You
now.
can't get away that easy. Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it. You're...
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy nut.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
They're very smart gangsters.
No, their intelligence has never been the strong suit of Tannen family crooks and gang members. Right. Take me back.
This hat belongs to my grandfather.
I guess we can just go anywhere.
Yeah, it makes sense now that we know where Artie is.
Which is the way you even go to it then. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Family shares one brain cell is passed down generation to generation. I think it gets diluted.
Yeah, I think that's being generous, I think.
Yeah. All right.
What now?
I got something for you.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
You've been served.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Well, that solved that problem at least.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll not end badly.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
Now we just need alcohol, I guess. That should be easy enough. Oh wait, it's Prohibition era.
Yeah, Prohibition era.
I reckon it'll have something to do with Edna's deliveries.
Oh, absolutely.
But I want to see if I can chat to Doc and see if he's got any ideas.
Doc! Marty! How goes the escape plan?
I need booze!
Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Well, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
All right.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Isn't there one where you could discuss the DeLorean as well?
Actually, yeah.
Psst.
Let's go through the dialogue options.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine, fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
I wouldn't recommend the 2020, Doc.
Terrible year.
Yeah. Ooh, awkward one.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
Huh.
I found out about it during a trip to 2025.
Oh my God.
I recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
It's due this year?
So that DeLorean...
is for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Well, how about that?
Completely unknown to us.
Yeah, keep an eye out, guys. It's coming this year.
So, what were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
The usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Marty.
Can you imagine, like, being able to use a time machine to be like, I fancy getting a first edition, just popping back in time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just gotta get one of these before it's too expensive.
I hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the fritz.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did? How strange. Heidi almost never attacks people. Not without a good reason, anyway.
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
What's the story with this kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
Damn. Did not waste time.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Nope, getting down to
Edna,
business.
we never
Yeah.
really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just about lost her mind.
That would explain a lot. I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we saved me from a grisly death in 1931.
All right.
Hang in there, Doc.
All right. We need booze.
Lots of great context there, and on to booze.
Yes, and onto the booze.
Fancy some soup?
I reckon the soup kitchen may be our avenue.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup.
Damn, this is pretty good.
Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Ouch.
Damn. Almost quite literally roasted.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting.
What about those barrels?
What about him?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat, cue ball? Oh, right, yeah. Oh.
Oh, would you look at that?
Mm-hmm.
And here comes matches with the news delivery.
Yeah.
That's some good delivery.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Whoa.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Chili powder?
giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Aw, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Maybe if we hit the pipe now.
But with what?
It's a good question. Well, that works.
That does work.
Oh. Well then.
Sounds like Badge doesn't have a good time down there, though.
Yeah. Okay. There's something there.
Well, those tables are the problem.
Yes.
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
What if we push this door?
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
We might have some help.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Alright, I think I figured out which barrels have the hooch.
Then what are you waiting for?
He's not just gonna give me a barrel.
Of course. Well, you seem to have a way with people, so I'll leave it up to you to trick that lummox into giving up his moonshine.
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
Just work with me here.
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Brilliant.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Hold on.
Mind if I look around?
No.
I'll just drink some more soup.
Okay. I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried
Paprika?
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 I just think it could use a little color.
Color.
It's nice that Cubalt is so interested in his culinary
Yeah.
expertise.
Okay. Can you do it now? Or does it just automatically do it once I...
Eureka!
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, okay. That's it. Aha!
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
All right.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
I'm sure that'll be easy. Okay.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Stay Sober Society.
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown Estate, and we haven't provided refreshments.
Oh, they're gonna have a
I can't
really
get over
nasty
the
surprise.
generosity of my friend Emmett volunteering at his father's house.
Ooh,
for
this
our
is awkward.
meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but a Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
Oh, God.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
Think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
I promised
I think
Miss
they already
Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait!
A little emotional manipulation never hurt anybody.
Will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Sure.
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But
is that Mr. Featherly? I think it's Roger Jackson who's doing the...
Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Right,
Maybe
so...
I could just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
It was the crank?
Crank, yeah.
Alright, and then you stoke the fire?
But I wish you would go on a diet.
Oh, no, that was incorrect, I think.
You sure?
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Okay.
I'm of course familiar with his role as
Inside me that
Van
cannot be
Winslow.
swallowed by your
Yes.
legalistic gobbledygook, father.
Okay. Oh, do I have to do... Okay, I don't have to repeat my order. Alright.
No.
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, father.
No achievement for me. This version doesn't have achievements anyway.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
You don't know what...
No, not that one either.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
Do you want me to
Know who invented
sprinkle the
fire, Pop?
bacteria
I don't know
then?
either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
You know what...
What have I missed?
You're supposed to
thought you
listen
were
to
a
what Emmett's
scientist.
saying, and that hints at what you're going to do.
Okay.
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
Stoke fire. Okay.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
All right.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Someday you have children and you will look.
All right.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not. The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
You're going to find out that when you get older.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
All right.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Halfway there.
All right, we're getting it.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Are you trying to spin this argument around to my failings? Emmett, you got...
Why are you always bellowing at me?
What will it take to light a fire under your unappreciative hindquarters?
Oh, he did his own.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
That's a bladder, I think.
Bellowing like that.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
The Von Brauns have been officers of the court
All
since
right.
God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man, Emmett.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Don't burn your...
Almost there.
I like how they start introducing ones from his dad as well.
Yeah.
Coming, Father!
Trying to throw you off, yeah.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
But everything's going so fast now.
You always scatter condescension my way.
Scattered, like scattered
Lawyers are
food?
nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Okay, right.
Staffers who spins around you like a top.
Spins?
Spin.
Fire pop. I don't know
Fire.
either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
You are going to learn, boy.
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17
okay.
years. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in
Vent?
public like this?
Waves in my head are like...
Law? What use is a microorganism for law?
Only a mother and dog.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Why must
Is it getting
you
crazy?
always scatter condescension my way? Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Oh my god.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh.
What?
Eureka! Now
Yeah?
all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill, and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Month to 6 weeks. That seems reasonable.
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Oh dear.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Oh my goodness.
Christ.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Oh no.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
I love how the rocket jets are like a combination of the DeLorean's jet boosters and also the time trains parts as well.
Definitely, there's a little bit of everything in there.
This does not seem safe.
No.
All right, I'm coming, Doc.
Wow, that's some cheap gas. I can just still complain. Probably.
Oh.
You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
Okay. These are the items we have. I don't know how useful these will be just yet. Obviously, this is locked.
They're locked.
I know.
Hold on.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
Ah. That looks handy.
Hi, Ryan. Is that going to be useful?
Could be.
They won't budge.
All right. Not for that side. But maybe for the spare tire.
Ooh, good shout.
Well.
And there it goes.
Well, we got a hubcap at least. That's a thing.
That's certainly a thing.
They won't budge. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
No, I didn't think so either.
You should be able to get past the wheelbase though, because now that the
oh yeah, on the other
spare
side.
wheel's gone, you should be able to progress further.
That's true.
I'll be back.
Oh.
Oh.
What's
That's
he
not
doing
good.
here?
Yeah. Ah, there's the
Keys.
keys.
How do I get him?
There's nothing else to click on this side. Just go back around. Just wanna, I guess I have to go out the window first.
Yeah, possibly.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Tannen? That explains a lot.
I'll be back.
This window is...
Keys. The window's shut tight.
Yeah. What do we use this hubcap for then? Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, okay.
How kid does not see this?
Right.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver!
Ooh.
You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those curves. What are you trying to do? Kill me? I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me. You!
Oh.
Ouch.
Phew. Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
Okay. We have the keys.
Stand back, Doc.
Marty!
Oh God.
Oh, that's not great. That's not great either. Hubcap.
Hubcap. Frisbee, far out.
Yeah.
Ow! Son of a bitch!
Poor Doc. Oh, that's worse.
This is a rescue!
Yeah, get all right.
Oh, goodness. Well, I guess it's just, hit the throttle.
The throttle.
Oh!
Oh, yes.
Oh, here we go.
It's like his family is destined for it. Oh, man. That's a fortuitous landing.
Right next to the DeLorean, yeah.
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
Oh no.
But I think we've got bigger
Oh
problems.
no.
Not again.
Great Scott!
Oh, there's always something.
There's always something.
Well, that was the first episode of the Back to the Future game.
What we got next time?
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
February 2010. Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh my goodness.
No, great game.
It's such a cool game. Like, yeah. But
it's also one of the few examples of a good movie adaptation.
it is definitely.
Franchise.
Yeah.
Continuation, yeah.
It understands like why the movies work, and then just builds on that, which is something that's always difficult to kind of ride the line with an adaptation like this.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I'm glad we played that. That was a. I'm glad that I chose that for the last year's duo.
Yeah, it was a great choice, and it was lovely, kind of once again returning to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and shame we couldn't reach that £700, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Unless someone wants to throw in £157 just willy nilly, but it was a pipe dream. It
was a pipe dream.
You know, just wanted to see if people were interested in pushing us to 700 already, but. If it ain't to be, it ain't to be.
Ain't to be.
Like I say, it's a one-time deal. Would you like to talk about what you're streaming very soon?
Yes. So I'll be continuing with Indiana Jones.
Ooh.
But that'll be finishing off literally in a couple of streams. Then I'm going to be going back to Sly Cooper to try and finish off that series for a bit. Because I'm on Sly Cooper 3.
Nice.
And of course, I've got Silly Voices happening on Saturdays as well.
Lovely.
Of course, this Friday we have the Game Blast. The
Yes,
Weird Blast
we do.
Yeah.
We're doing Gang Beasts followed by Power Wash Simulator. I don't know if I'll be streaming my end of that, but I might be. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably do my own stream on that one. But no, I'm looking forward to that, especially since Paige will be joining us for that.
Yes.
So, yeah.
That's going to be really exciting. I'm looking forward to that a lot.
Indeed, and this has been a blast, kind of just watching you play through this.
Oh yeah,
in nostalgia trip. So thank you for choosing this.
Absolutely. I hope the Tombola is fortunate enough to bring out what I have for us planned this time.
I know you got me very intrigued with saying you were very interested in my one. So yeah, I'm curious. I'm hoping that one does come out at some point.
Yeah, I think you'll be very happy with the choice. But you know, you never know. We'll have to see if it comes out of the Tombola. Every £100, that's a spin, and I think Wade's alive at the moment doing some Kingdom Hearts of some description. So
should we raid into him, perhaps?
I think perhaps we should.
Makes sense to me.
Yes. And in the meantime, I might see if I can fix up my notifications at all.
Yeah. If you do figure that out, let me know.
Yeah, I by all means, it looks like it should be working, but when it comes to the actual streams themselves, it just doesn't seem to do it. It works otherwise. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Oh well, we'll raid weird, and we'll see. I'm gonna probably next be live either Friday or if I'm not doing Friday, then it'll be Sunday. I'm busy the other days, unfortunately, so.
What will you be doing Sunday, if you know?
It should be Bastion, I believe. Ooh. So, absolutely, stay tuned for that.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for being in the chat, everyone.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Ta-da.
Bye-bye.